Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wooly1169 Heretic.
Hello, everyone. Nice calendar and good timing on that. A little bit off, but good enough. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back for Captain of Industry. Jonathan is here, claiming first and securing the wizard hat, which also may be the cause of the heretic. Because it wasn't the tentacle hat, but either one. And Victoria is here over there on the YouTubes as well. Let's grab the wizard hat. There we go. One of the very few hats that I have that can fit over the headband of the headphones. So last time we did some work on our new smelting builds, and Jonathan is okay, except when he's misguided and mixes up who the heretic is. Wouldn't that make him a heretic by confusing, by calling you the heretic, though? So we need to get electronics 2 upgraded and expanded and all the things because it is going to be a huge problem here very, very soon. So actually, it may already be, but we'll see when we get in there. So let's switch into the game. Another question for the stream. Make a conclusive decision at the end. I've already forgotten what question. Because we're not getting enough electronics that I can ever feed that rocket automatically at the way that I have this set up. So what was the question again? Exactly. So I want to take a copy of this here. Just this factory. And I missed a bit of it, so let's do that again. Let's go out that far. And we're going to upgrade this all to the next tier of assemblers, assembly 4s. Let's see if I can do this in one fell swoop. I can. Let's do just that for right now. I'll double check the belt speeds when we get going. Because I don't know how that's going to work yet. So we here have copper and rubber. Over here we have glass, plastic, and copper again. And up here we have silicon coming in. So let's see. I'm going to want to double this too. So we upgraded and we doubled. That's quadrupling basically. So I'm going to want to do a... where are you going with sand? Yeah. Okay. You shouldn't need to do that anymore, but okay. What was I doing again? I've already forgotten. Oh yes. So copper's coming in at this end. Who else is coming at this end? Glass. Glass is on this half. This half is just rubber coming in. And then the top is plastic. Okay. I think I would move plastic to this end since it's only used on this end. And the copper could be on either end because it's used by all the machines. And then silicon could come in on either end as well. It's there on the bottom. It could come in either end as well because it's used by all that machines in that order. We could double this now, one way or the other. How do I want to do this? I think I'll just double it linearly and then just have all the stations on one side. I think that'll be better. So have all the stations maybe on this side. Yeah, let's just double it linearly. It's gonna suck a bit. Not many of them these days due to real life being as it is. Keeps trying to calm you down. Well, he's drooling all over you because he loves you, Calendar. For some reason. That and that, this and that. Okay. So then I think if I put the plastic and glass stations here with one of these two stations on this end as well, Graspian, welcome in. Can't stay. Scheduled power outage. Ah, right. You told me that earlier today. Good luck with continuing that. It is, what, 3:30 in the afternoon there right now? So, yeah, you got a couple more hours yet on that? Oof. Couple more hours, yeah. That's where I'm nice. It's nice. I have a big old generator, gasoline-powered generator, that I can plug some of my shit into, including enough power to, I don't know, power my cable modem, or my, well, it's not a cable modem anymore, but my router, I guess, and Wi-Fi and things like that, so that I don't have to worry about not having internet for a day, because that's the important stuff. Oh, and the fridge too. You have solar. Good. Okay, and the internet's plugged in. Yeah, at least got some of the minimums there. Yep. And then this, I want to do rubber from this end, copper from this end, probably then, and then the output here. So we need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then fuel. Yeah, I don't leave my PC plugged into it just because I don't trust the stability of the power. We have a problem here with... with the coal mine. I dug them down a bit, but I wanted them to do a little bit more work here before I let them proceed. So we'll let them do that. And then I see also that we're short on limestone. So I think I just need to come over here and tell you to focus on it for a while. And that'll rectify that. I keep toggling it back and forth. Iron, I have one of each. But limestone, I don't really need that much. And then we have reprocessed uranium. That's excessive right now. So we'll toss you in there like that. Yeah, that's fine. Gold, the new gold mine is complaining because it's full of everything all the time. So, yeah. This is, speaking of full of everything, this is full of everything also. They should be, oh, are they? Yeah, they should be able to dump dirt in here. They haven't started yet, but they should be able to. Why? Oh, there we go. Dirt. Okay. Now dirt can move again. Oopsie. Let's see. They're placing rotten wooden beams on the power poles with metal ones. Oh, like the crossbars and stuff? That sounds like a good plan. Okay, so I want to flip this one. Like that. Flip. Which I wonder if I should... No. I guess you can forgive them. I think I wanted to switch the copper to... or to this side. I mean, I guess if they don't do that, then you run the risk of it being even worse when they break during a storm or something. And you don't have power and it's storming. The only problem with this is... do I like it? I want to double it. I think I want to double it by splitting it here, though, and doubling each piece separately. So what I want to do is delete this loop and delete this loop, and then double these two here on each end. And then you'll come this way. The foo. Like that. Hey, Mark, welcome in. And then do the same over here. And then I can just probably shift this to one end. Line it up correctly. Popped in to say hi. Let's see. All right. All right. You have a good couple hours, Graspian. Let's see. Jonathan, your excess solar souls utility, so you lose it during a power outage? Well, that's kind of a bummer. Seems like a poor design to me. I think that's better because it brings the focus of each of the components for these ones in from their ends. Actually, though, they might even need to load from the center now. That might be even better. We can figure that out in just a bit. Let's see. Cat's plan to kill you? Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should bring those in from the center. At least some combination of the glass, plastic, and or rubber should come in from the center. Although maybe the more important one even then is bringing the copper in from the center because it's got to go on both directional belts. And they could go in opposite directions then. That might be better even yet. Let's go with that idea. But I'm still going to run this here. So they're here and correct, even if they're not correct. Alright, so let's see. We need a copper drop-off station. We can grab that from, say, here somewhere. Yeah, right here. This. And if I put it in the center, oh, that'll be glorious. Push it back just a bit, just in case. Copper first in the center, and then we break this belt here. And we flip this one the other direction. I have 2 belts of copper coming out. That'll make things a little bit smoother, I think. Ooh, that's not good. Place that belt. That'll just cause me problems in the future. Look at me thinking about future Wally's problems here. There, and here. There's probably another one of those down here someplace then. Not you. Not you. Not you. No? Okay, maybe not. And then next to that, on one side, we can have possibly one of the 2 of these anyway. Plastic or glass. It doesn't matter. We're using the same amount of each. So plastic or glass, whichever one I see first here. Glass it is. Frickin' glass. Nope. Wasn't the greatest. Frickin' glass. That down. Take this belt out. What I didn't think about was direction of the station here. Guess I could flip those later if I need to. I botched that too. I did. You need to go away. So do you. Grab too much. Did I think about directions of the station here? Yes, probably. I think this is fine. We'll just put the station entrance in here, parking area and all the entrances, and then we'll have the factory here separately. That'll be fine. The station should be correct side up. Yes, it should be. Then rubber can be next, and I should have a rubber station here too. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. There. And that'll go... Oof. That'll go here. So these two will come into the center and loop around. We'll need plastic on this side. There's plastic. That one's going to be a little bit wonky, but we'll do it anyway. Be a lot of bit wonky, actually. Here. Yeah, that's why it's going to be wonky. We'll have to straighten that out. The aerial pipes there. So plastic, and then that takes care of everything we need here and here. And then up here we need to bring in silicon. We need to bring out the electronics, and then we need to also bring in fuel. If I do this... Okay, so I'm going to put... $12 and $12. 12, 12, and 6. That. Lots of 12s. Doesn't matter. Then it doesn't matter. Let's do electronics out over there, which I have a station of already as well. This one. And then we need to have a silica, silica in, which I think I have here somewhere too. No, I have that over here. Here. You. Like this. Silicon. We also... Oh, good. Just about time for that. This here, and then we need a fuel station. Check our train status here. Looks like everything's flowing nicely still. And then fuel station, I can just take this one. That one's not the best one to take. Can I take this one? Yeah, this one's better. Yeah. Better. Nope, missed. That. And I'll take all of this stuff here too. Like that. Correct side up. Alright, so you'll plug into there. And that'll take care of this. Now, I want to start with rotating this 270 degrees. I need to bring in all of these trains, which we could swipe, maybe. Some of these curves. These are dangerous curves, but we'll take them anyway. And we'll do this. That. The input is on the correct side. That's good. Nerd, welcome in. Need to have a parking lot here someplace. With 7 stations. 7 stations. That's going to be more than enough parking lot. Is that the shape that I want it? Probably. that in here and change it a bit. Flip first and then do this. I need to delete a few of these because we don't need this many. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 should be way more than enough. Let's start with that. You can be trimmed down. You here somehow missed a bit of straight track. Totally what I wanted. Thank you, game. Seriously? Okay, there. There's what we want. Good. I can just trim that last little bit. Need a little bit more room here, I think. But I think I would also like to put it there. Yeah. Or is that wrong too? Nope, that's right. Need to fix these end pieces here. There we go. Wasn't the game, it was one of your tentacles acting as a game gremlin. What'd you do now? Also, nobody believes that your tentacles have any skill at playing factory games. And then I'm just going to grab a T intersection here. There. I think we'll do a crossing here. Can have a mind control tentacle in me. Brain messed up. Yeah, the quantum brain cell. Brain control tentacle infecting my CPU and GPU. Let me know how that works out for you. And the game is starting to lag pretty bad with the with how big the factory's getting, so it's fair. There's going to be a little bit of tentacle spaghetti shenanigans here, but I think it's fine. Let's do that, and then we'll do this. We did this once before. It worked out fine then. It'll work out fine now. Can I do... Yeah, like that. There you go, Caledorn. You did it. It's mildly triggering? Good. Good. Okay. So, belt speeds. We should do that before we hook these up. You need 48 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Oof. 48 times 8 is 384. That means that needs to be a Mark III belt. Those are 450. And then this other one is rubber. 12 times 8 is 96. So that needs to be a Mark II belt. But also we need to do a little bit of a tail connection here. I can flip them all properly. Part of the process here. But each of the input belts can still be slower because the capacity or the quantity is still less than one belt. Improve this one, that one, this one, that one, that one, this one, and then this tail will come in however it comes in. I haven't decided to get that yet. Will I do my expense report for you? Do you want it to be right? On this side, we have 8 times 6, which is 48. That should be fine as a Mark I belt, but I think I'll leave it at Mark II, just because. It's already there. That's mostly why. Oh,
Word
dear.
request incoming. Now brace yourselves. This might not sound good at all. Wall is not very good at Norwegian.
No, he's not. No, that's totally what I wanted. Thank you, game. Well, I don't know what his expenses are, so how am I supposed to know what to put on there? 12 times 8 is 96, so glass and plastic both need to be Mark II belts. So all three of these should really just be Mark II belts. Flip them first. It's an 11 out of 10. Salgs prospects plan skis. Skisse. Salgs prospect. Salgs prospect plan skisse. Definitely not pronounced that way. I don't know that that's once or for once, Caladar. That's the common theme around here is you giving me words that are impossible to pronounce. Oh, Jesus. You have hidden superfluous J's. I know about those. That's more like skis. I better find my sound settings because he's going to send me a sound clip in just a second. Definitely not that. Let's see. Here and here for some stupid ass reason. They need two of them. It's probably Kisa. Something like that. Kisa. Uh-huh. Okay, so I want this to be closer. There it is. Here we go. Let me put this down first, though. I want 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces there. Should do it nicely. Okay.
So where you think it's skisse or whatever frick you said at that last moment there, that is a trick word. It's not skisse, as you just said either. It's skisse. So, Salgs prospektplan skisse.
I liked my answer better.
This is just perfect. It's one of the better ones.
Salgs prospektplans. What the fuck is the last part again?
Oh, this is just. It's skisse. So, Salgs prospektplan skisse. Oh, this is just perfect. One of the better ones.
Salgs prospektplan skisse. Skisse? Whatever the hell. Crazy language. The K is silent, right? The K is a J instead, right? Chisa. Yeah, okay. does the word mean? That's a great question. I'll let Caladon answer that. I don't want to step on his toes or anything. Let's see. I believe this stuff is coming in the bottom of that. These ones come in. Oh, how much of these are we outputting? 48 times 8. I think we did that math already, didn't we? I hope. Yeah, 384. These all need to be upgraded to this level. And you are on level 3. Okay, good. Let's see. It's a sketch, yeah, of what it looks like. Oh, okay, so yeah, like a rough plan like you might use for real estate purposes. As opposed to the architectural drawing type of thing. Oh wait, that needs to connect across. Yes, it does. Okay, and then this one, how much is coming out of this shit? 24 times 8, which is half of that, so I need at least a Mark II belt there, which we already have. Should I go with more? 192? I should probably go ahead and go with level 3 on this too. I need to do the other end as well. Don't think architects usually use the millimeter level. But I get your point. Probably centimeters, about as fine as they get. And then 8 times 12? No, 16 times 12. Which is also 192, so I think we should go with Mark III belt here too, just because. You go in, where the hell do you go in? Oh, right there. Blip, blip. I'm gonna guess because we go down to the eighth of an inch level, so that's sometimes even 16th. So yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I know at least one resident who's often wrong. Alright, so you 12, 24, 12, that's fine. This is 12, 20, 12, 12, 6, that's fine. 12, 48, 48, that's probably also fine. Although, I think... Wait, which one are you? You're the fast one. I think I should upgrade these here too. The Mark II belts input. They're at 48... we're being a little bit gratuitous with this here, but I think it's fine. And then we need to take this stuff out of here, and down, and around, and into there. Then we're outputting 12 times 16, which is 192, so we should go with Mark III on this output too, just to be grandiose. I am sick and tired of electronics 2 being short, so we need to solve that one way or the other. This comes down to here and then comes in like that. And then fuel is mostly all hooked up, but it's all backwards, because of course it is. Well, some of it's backwards. This one's backward, that one backward, this one backward, that one backward, 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 backward. That might not be good. Backward. Flip that one back again here. And I want to do a catch from here to there. And from here to there. Actually, these ones up here. Oh, yeah, they are still needed. That one's good now. And this one here goes that way. I think that's good. I think that's good. So let's get this built and operational soon. Unity build the rails, of course. And then we'll truck build stations next. In the meantime, let's go check out our train network again. Make sure there's not any stopped trains anywhere unnecessarily. Okay, you were just chilling. All right. Limestone is full again. If I find that excavator, I will put it back on rock for a while. Because I'm trying to level these mountains while also clearing out the limestone. Actually, I should probably put it on dirt for a while. I see there's some dirt around the outsides here that would be good to clean up. I'm also filling in here in the ocean, of course, because there's limestone in the ocean that we may want to get. Maybe we won't, but maybe we will. And then once this station is... Oh, I missed these. Once this station is operational, then we can bring in the fuel and get that seeding in. Fuel is doing quite well again, which is why I haven't pushed the issue for fuel from trading. I'll do that at some point, but right now I'm not going to do it. What are you sitting there for? Okay. Just chilling? Oh, you're going in there and you're waiting for that guy to clear out of the way. Not great. Probably going to end up having to do some change to this then. There's treasure in the sea. Well, there's limestone in the sea anyway. Tentacle hat. All right. And then you go back on top. Okay, station is fully operational. let's bring in the fuel. And let that get seeded in a bit. It's going to take it a bit, of course, to fill up all the fueling modules, because they take 150 each, times 2, times 7. So, yeah. It's going to take a while. And in the meantime, we can build the actual factory. Truck build. This is going to cost us a fair amount of construction parts. But we do have... Actually, it's not that many. We're probably going to need to set up another data center, though, because all this stuff here will take flops. 3. And we have 32. 3 times 32 is 96. We don't have that much surplus, I don't think, all the time. But we do have plenty of surplus steam getting made. This makes... plenty of surplus water being made. This makes enough for 13 data centers, because they only need a delta of 6. So, not even that, but we'll call it 6. So we can just add another data center and be fine. Okay, do that again. I missed. This comes back to there. No. It comes all the way back to... Oh, that's even worse. It comes all the way back to here. And we can just stamp that down like that. And make that so as well, please, trucks. Trucks are a little bit overwhelmed right now. Or they're fairly whelmed, I should say. They're very busy. But that's okay. We'll be fine. Once that gets built, then we can... assign some servers. I don't want to go over 44 because it seems like they get a little wonky when you do. So we'll stick it at 44 and we'll add the servers in that we need when we have them. Fuel's coming in. That's great. And that's almost done building already too. It's even better. Great. Uh-oh, we got a jam. So I was watching this. Luckily, it wasn't very long. Sitting there very long. I was watching these fuel trains, these hydrogen trains, coming out of here earlier yesterday, and watching 4-1 to freeze. Like, I was clicking on it before it got there, like this, watching it get up to that point, and then letting it clear this intersection, and none of them froze, of course, because I was watching it. But I did notice one thing. Oh, you stuck 2 over there? No, you're moving. Okay. I did notice one thing. I think I noticed one thing. I had clicked on one of them as it was coming out of the station here, and I'm pretty sure I saw the destination change from something to the settlement when it was about in this area. But I'm not sure. But if it did, but that changed up here, then there's no way for it to come back around to get to the settlement. So if we're going to avoid that in the future, what I think we should try to do is to find a spot, say maybe right in here. Go out, like, I'd like for it to be blue. Right in there. Go up 3. And then come back around and let's do F. How big is that gonna get though? It's kind of gonna be obnoxious. How about a J also, because it's ramping up? And let's not make it blue. Make it yellow. Go up by that much. Try to do some turnarounds here. I need to go a little bit further out than that. I need to put the express lanes in first, but I think I need some turnarounds. I think that'll help, but I want to put the express lanes in and through here before we, before I do that, there at least. Because I don't want the supports to be in the way of the express lanes. I could just do it down here where I have express lanes. That might be better. But I think that might be the solution. Well, maybe I shouldn't do it down here, because I don't have as much free space right up along the lanes. I don't want to do it in here because it's a little too clustered. That's a little bit better. I think I'm going to move this intersection over here still. I don't want to do it over here. We'll see. How are you guys doing? You're online, or going to be ready to be online. Okay. So how much fuel do we have? We are buffering pretty well. So let's add these other stations in, feeding into the thing here. We need to have electronics 2 picking up from here. Not yet. We'll wait. Copper. Yes, we need to have copper coming in here. You can go into here, and you can do empty. Oh, I need to rename all these. That would be good, Wally. Let's do... This is electronics 2 train station. Okay. So hydrogen now says it's electronics 2. Copper now says electronics 2. Concrete, steel. Next 3, rubber. There. Okay, why do you keep putting it in the center of the screen, game? Just don't. Glass. We also need to be ready to pick up glass at the new factory, so we should get that part going too. Plastic. Here. Oopsie. Here. Electronics. Glass. Copper. Rubber. Silica. Silly silicon. It's down here near the bottom. Last one, actually. Because we had not put it on the right rails before very recently. And we'll add the electronics in once we have them actually being made. Down here, we need to fire this glass factory up, which is going to get us close to not having enough workers. But let's see what we can do. I'm only going to fire up half of it, I think. And then also half of this. Go ahead and add those two into their respective places here. And, oops, glass. Is this coal? I never brought coal in here. Oopsie. Coal. You deliver to here, please. that slag out. That should always be basically empty. This is acid out. It should probably always be empty. We'll see if it stays empty or not, but then whatever. Acid in, though, should always be filling up. What do we have here? Broken glass. I did not put that in yet either. We'll do that in a little bit. Are you running full tilt? Yes. Okay. Depleted uranium. What are we doing on construction parts here? Really good, actually. Well, not really good, but pretty doggone good. Yeah, and you're waiting on electronics. Good thing we don't need them. I mean, I could force them in there. Because they're in storage someplace, but... Alright, rubber came in. Plastic came in. More rubber coming in. We don't have glass yet. Or copper. They might need more trains. Yeah, I think copper's going to need another train. For sure. Because this uses a lot of copper. Glass might as well. We only have one. Yeah, we need another one of those too. Build. Wait a minute. Okay. Oof. Silicon poly hasn't come in yet, but it's not used that much here, so it's just a timing thing, I think. Forgot about taking this out. Been there for a while. More plastic. You're on your way... Where? Here. Okay, good. And you... are on your way... here as well. Good, the other copper got done. Keep clicking the wrong button. You're on the main rail coming back from who knows where, and you are the new one on the main rail coming in to probably pick up some more copper. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, things are getting made now. Gonna be a while before all these belts are buffered up, but that's fine. Or all the import boxes are buffered up, I mean. Oh, good. Some are getting made finally here in the middle. On one end, we got all the PCBs we needed, but not enough electronics. On the other end, we got all the electronics we needed, but not any PCBs. But in the middle, electronics too are being made. Nice. What's this going? Ooh. They have been filling this in diligently for the last little while. All the rock that comes out of this mountain, it's almost gone, has been being dumped into this area, the old iron mine here, so that it can be filled in and used for something else, perhaps. Where are we at with our train network? Any jams here at fuel? No. Okay, let's go ahead and I don't know, run some more rail here. These should come down. I'm in the right spot. Wait a minute. Yeah, I am, because I clicked on the thing. Run some rail down to... I gotta put it in here, so stop right there. There. And this, even if it's just blueprinted, it'll be enough. For me to put in loop-de-loop here. I want you to stop. No. Roll game. Oh, this is gonna be a problem until I have. In the name of Wally, he wants to change the rails. Okay, that'll work, and then it's gotta go up a little bit more here. Hey, why are you okay with this? Oh, that's why. Could be the lack of dirt to set this on. Oh, there it is, right there. Come on. Right there. Give me a big ol' Unity build on that. And this. And that. This, and that. So now I want to see if that ever happens again. If we ever lose a, or if we ever have a train lose its whatever. How are we doing? How are we doing? Copper is going to be a struggle. Big time. I'm probably going to need even more copper trains. Because even though it's only coming over here, it's still going to be a struggle. Shark hat. Let's see. How to reconfigure the hat situation here. There we go. 3 hats. 3 hats. I'm wondering if I should move this parking lot down toward this end, because why make them drive all the way down here to turn around and drive back? Versus having them come here, and if they have to go to this far end, then they have to drive that far anyways. So what if we moved this? We'd have to be careful about it a bit. I would want to make sure that this here was properly accounted for down here. That's perfect enough. I wouldn't want the connector to go in any sooner than that. But hell, that's way the heck back here, so that should be fine. So much so that I think I could even do this here. Put the parking lot right here at the beginning of this. Yeah, let's pause the game for a moment. Take out, not that whole stretch. Take out from here to just before the curve. And then Unity remove that if I can. Careful. Careful. Cut this, put it back in here. And then reattach this guy like that. Now the supports are in the wrong spots, but we can move those. You can move over here, you can move over here, we can take that one out. That's fine. So I could actually Unity build this whole parking lot too. Do that. Gravy. And then I should be able to put this curve in here. And that curve in there. And then I just have to reverse this track here, reverse that curve there. Might cause a problem with that exit. That'll be all right. Yeah, let's start with this. Unity that part there. Actually, go ahead and Unity this part here too, because it won't count. It won't work till we reverse this track. But I think I can do that now. If I take this way, I think I can just reverse this track here. That. Unity this piece, oopsie, there. This piece here comes out then. Check our directions. Yeah, yeah. Sure. Yep. Yep. And then this curve needs to be changed. Huzzah! Report submitted. Your expense report. Nice. Can I move these pillars a bit? There, and maybe like there? And can I take this one out then? Yeah, that might be better. Collision with the pillar still. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. I have a double pillar there, but can I take that one out safely? Yeah, that's fine then. Take that one out. So this curve is backwards then. There. Unity that, please. And then I can break this line here, I think. let's just do this for right now. Just to see. Make sure everything's okay. Need to make sure no trains just got effed in the process. And these could be anywhere. Your face is a report. West, dude, welcome in. How you doing? How's this going? Still haven't filled up the train station yet. Thanks. Taking it a while. Yeah, copper is completely starved. That one works. You must have worked, but I wish I would have watched it come in. You're coming in here. Which way are you going? You are slag, so you're going to the middle. The slag. You are sand, so you're going to the middle. Silicon poly. You go to the end. Okay, everybody's made their way back out again, so I'm good. I think I'm safe to delete this now. You go away. You go away. You go away. A bit more in here, there, and here. And then I can Unity this so the trucks don't have to deal with it. Oh, we've got... Oh, this comes out too. And I missed a couple of bits here. As one does. Okay. There we go. I think that's better, because then the copper trains don't have as far to drive, whereas the rest of them have the same amount to drive. We do need to fire up this other half of the copper, but at the moment, our issue is trains, I think. So let's take a look at another copper train. Copy, build. Everybody else is filling up. Copper, well, part of that's probably because copper's not coming in fast enough, but yeah, there's a copper train right now. But all we need is to have that working right, and then we're good to go. Little servers on the side of these things. I never noticed that. Nice. I mean, they are using teraflops, so it makes sense they would have little servers, but still. And we're still waiting on this. Let's go ahead and force that delivery. I've got them around. Where are we at with electronics storage at this point? We even made a dent there? Not really. Yeah, this copper. Ugh, this copper. We need to have 48 copper, half of 48, 24 copper, plus 6, 30 copper to make 12 circuits. That's a damn lot of copper. No, wait, that's not right. Half of 48 and half of 6. 27 copper. Make 12 circuits. Still a damn lot of copper. What do you call a duck that steals things? A robber ducky. Ah, solar cell time. Okay, let's go take a look at those. It's getting a little crowded here, so I won't put any more in there. But where do we want to put more solar cells? Where do we think we won't have any more building going on at this point? Probably in this area here. I mean, I can see the trucks are sneaking through here a bit, but that's mostly to come over here and pick up graphite and or fuel gas. But once we have everything straightened out, they'll be straightened out too, I guess. So let's start with a swath like this and start tucking them into this area. How many of these can I fit? Depends on where I start, I guess. Let's see. There. There. That leaves me with 4 spaces on that side of that rail, but only 2 here. But I think these are how many spaces wide? 1, 2, 3, shit. 10 total. 10. 10. 16. Yeah, even numbers would be ideal here. Why don't we go 2 spaces away from the upper rail? Right there. And then go right there. Yeah, that works. Unpause. And build those, please. Yes, you can. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. What do you call a cow with 2 legs shorter than the rest? Lean beef. Why do cows wear bells? Because their horns don't work. I can continue, but I think I have milked the cow jokes long enough. I know. I know. I'm utterly terrible. Mm-hmm. Well, let's see. Do I want to build the rest of this glass here? No. Do I want to put these to work? Maybe. Oh, coal's taking a long time to come in here, too. I think it's more time to... Go ahead and bring in the broken glass here. Haven't done that yet. Schedule. And you'll go here. That. And you will be empty. I need to move... I need to think about moving these things around. I think I should shut down this factory down here first. So let's stop bringing in copper scrap. We already have. Good. Well, actually, wait a minute. You have any? You have some. I think I'll have you all stop bringing in iron scrap too. And we'll just get by with smelting here. I think I will shut down copper import here. I'm sure I'm going to have to do some cleanup. I don't need this here anymore either. I can just go to the other ones. Did I? Wait a minute. Did I bring that in here? I did not. I did not. I need to bring iron ore crushed into here. Oh, that can't go there. Okay. Bite me then. You go there. Need to add another station in here for another don't like that. I'll just shake my head at you, Caledon. That's fine. Why are you being difficult? Why are you being difficult, Caledon? Ah. Alright. Try that again. It looks alright, though. Try that again. Still didn't do the right... Whatever. It's fine. That's better. Alright. Okay, and then this is, iron ore crushed. Ooh, that's not good. Iron ore crushed train station. Iron ore crushed. Like that, and then some idiot didn't change the name on these. Completely. That one I did, that one I did not. Okay, good. Okay. Let's see. Wrong website. You would think they would upgrade to an air conditioner, Batman. You're right. It is weird. Do Mark III belt here. Also, you'll come out to there. Follow along next to... Nope, not there. Follow along over here to this one. And down into there. That'll be our priority here. So what'll happen is this will have priority first, because it's the last merger in this case in the chain. So we'll get this first, then this second, and then the iron itself will come in third. That's what we want. How is iron doing now? No, copper. What's copper doing now? Probably not doing. We have backed up on it, though. Let's go ahead and add onto the electronics loop. Another pickup here. Making all these damned electronics is going to be the tough part. Oopsie. Let me take that too. Okay. Well, we should have enough construction parts, I think, now. We can start building the new steel smeltery thingy here. I do need to take out the iron from here into a box that's accessible, though. But I think that box can just be... We can put a crossing in here, maybe? Or I could put a single crossing in here. Have them drive through there. How would these ramps look here? Not that one, but maybe this one? Nope. Have to go with the large ones. I could do. Or I could do a double. I would rather not do so many crossings, so I think I'd rather do this. And then have just a single crossing here, which I should still have a blueprint of back here. Not a blueprint, but a working copy of. We'll put it like... to put it over... put it over here. Hmm? Oh, I can't put it there. We'll go over there then. We'll go there. And it looks like I need to tweak the direction thingy here. Like that. Make it so. And then let's make all of this so. Or let's make half of this so. Oh, wait. Start down here at this end. Do the header info first here. So you all the way to there. Plus this. That. And all of this bus here. Start with. You guys also. And then I want to have an iron box over here. I think I will plug directly into there. And this should be iron, not steel. Nope. I want to put it out by a bit. Put it out by that much. Because I'm going to want to have, similar to what we had over here, a box to feed into it. I probably should make this one bigger. I should make all these bigger, probably. But a box to feed into it. That. Should I do it like that then with the priority thingy? I probably should. See about doing that. Yeah, let's do that. That'll go in here someplace. Take you out. This will go here. And then these belts can go like this. You need to have a pre-seed of water. Hopefully somebody's bringing in some water. Should be able to reach it from here. I already fed the hydrogen in. Because, well, it needed to be done anyways, so I figured why the hell not. Someone asked what sign I was born under. I tell them a fucking warning sign. Is anybody bringing in water here? Should be. What are you waiting on? Concrete. We starving out of concrete again down here? Yup. Alright, I'll just Unity force that one. Unity, yes. Copper, yes. Still right, Wally. Nope, I don't have enough anymore. Shall retire to the boudoir. All right, nerd. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Good to see you. Have a good night. Yeah, we need to make more concrete. All right, you are working now, so I can turn that off. And it'll be fine now, because these are producing. Now they're waiting for steam. Oh. Oopsie. How about now? Ooh. I really botched that up. Alright, there you go. How did I Unity boost that? I don't want that. Alright, so they should be getting water now. In their own feedback loop, and they'll be fine. Whenever we have enough concrete here, which looks like it's going to be a while, because it's not stabilizing yet, we can build that and we'll get the new steel up and running. You're still struggling to get copper. No arrivals. We need another copper train. I think so. Maybe. You got a little bit of acid, yeah. A little bit of acid reflux. Not much. Actually, I wonder if this pipe here should be upgraded for that. And this one too. Because this could output 2 small pipes worth, so having a big pipe here makes sense. And then also having that all be a big pipe means it's competing with this for the drain here, which might be better also. Rather than having it going into there. Should be fine though, otherwise. We definitely need more friggin' copper trains hauling copper out of here. It's only, I mean, the funny thing is, it's the silicon, the copper, and the glass are mostly just coming from here, although they've got to drive up here too. Maybe I stop outputting copper into this station and make them all go to the other one and let this get used for this. Maybe. So let's do no belting. No belt imports. Might want to do the same with glass. Actually, I do need to do the same with glass for the same reason here. No belt this way. We did at least make a bunch of electronics here. I don't know that it's helping much. Have you here gotten any recently? Oh yeah, we've got some. Okay, not much, but you've got some, which means we're making electronics 3 again, which we weren't doing for a while, although this is backed up now, which is actually good, because then they can use some of these here. How are you doing here? You still aren't getting the ability to import them yet. I do need to change, at least for now, this box here to allow for truck pickups. Where the hell is that going? Jesus. Oh, it just disappears like that. Alright. You're just not getting any... Oh, there's no sand up here again. Doggone it. You like that I have no clue where stuff in my factory is going? Well, I'm trying to remember what's using electronics 2 that isn't already being fed by train, where the trucks would have come in and grabbed it like that. And the other ones that I can think... Well, actually I can think of a lot, because anything over here, like this one, oh yeah, like that one, that's where it's all going right there. Yeah, that's where it's all going. I think we can probably shut down this silicon factory here, and probably the other one as well. Over here. We've already shut down copper, and you're completely out. You can probably just shut down the import of sand then, and shut off this silicon here. Trying to remember, yeah, okay. Doomed. Exactly. Take this out, take this out. We can start downsizing so that we can start rebuilding or activating the other parts of the factory over on the other side. These can all go out. These have molten in them, which isn't great. I'm just going to eat it, because they're stuck in between, kind of. If any of these have, they do have. Alright. For that, I'm going to do it a little bit different. For that, I'm going to allow hand delivery like this. This acid goes away. Don't need to bring that in anymore. Actually, take it out. I don't know if we have anybody who's willing to take that or not, but take that out. This and this, we're going to have a lot of wasted acid, but I'm alright with that at this point. All of this, all of that, all of this. That as well. And this. Still need to take the acid from here and put it into this tank, but it needs to be taken. In order to do that, we need to have some place for it to go. Let's go ahead and put in a small bucket here somewhere. With a pipe of acid going into here. And you will be that. There we go. I have a tiny little bit of impure. That's great. You get deleted. I don't know why I didn't delete you earlier. This and that. And this and that. This and that. We'll probably just delete those, but we'll see what we have when we end up with everything else. So we might have a similar benefit later. I flip this. You might as well go into making more silica. Silicon. Flags coming down all the way down here. This can go. This can go. You're done. This goes and that goes. This goes. This goes and that goes. Molten silicon's gonna have to just go away. Nothing I can do about it. And you should try to get rid of this, one way or the other. You and you and you, all gone. This can go. Molten silicon, spicy lube. This sand belt goes, this bucket, that, and this all go. This sand belt goes. This graphite belt goes. This pipe goes, this pipe goes, this and this go. This pipe goes, that pipe goes. No idea what the hell's under here. Just do that. This one can be deleted once it's empty. That's not going anywhere. Shite. No, let's do this. You're gonna allow for deliveries. Pickups don't care. We'll do a Mark III U-shape from here to there. And make that so. That should immediately get some coal flagged for delivery here. No? There it goes. Okay, good. Take it a bit. The trucks are a little busy. Here is empty again. And it's all because we didn't have any copper for a while. Why are we struggling so much for sand now? Do I just not have enough trains carrying sand now that I'm trying to draw 2/3 of it up there? This is a lot longer of a route, though. We have plenty of sand available. I gotta be careful with this, though, because I can only handle 3 trains here. Well, this one can handle more. Someone's got 3 also, so that would be 6. That's fine. Good. You're unloading all of that. I think they're taking it all up here. Yeah, they're taking it all up here. It's fine. Still waiting on concrete? Yeah. That's going to be a while. If any? Basically none. You're going to fill in this little divot here or what? What? What kind of atrocities do we have here in the thingy? Copper scrap, copper ore crushed, polysilicon, that'd be fine. This impure copper, we can probably try to bring in lots of coppery stuff. Can I sneak those things in here? So the impure copper would have to go in one of these belt areas here. Maybe. See how that goes. Okay, and then copper ore crushed. Come into here, but so could the scrap pressed or not pressed? Not pressed. Okay, well that's even better then. Those can actually go into the same spot. Bring those in from over here, I think. What happened there? Oh, that was where I had the... Yeah. This should be fine here somewhere. Let's do it. This copper ore crushed. There it goes. Meanwhile, did you get... Yes, but... Didn't build that. Okay, you're done. You're done. Uh-oh. I might need to set up some old-fashioned power pretty soon. You are done with this mountain. Wow. Okay. Guess we move on to this mountain now. Do I want them to still have to drive? They're over here to dump it, though. Do I have a better place for them to dump it? Maybe right in here? Not going to be great. Might be all right. The biggest problem is I won't have them set up to dump it into here or out to here then. I think I will just, for the moment, keep them where they're at. And we'll see what happens. Let's see, you guys, let's just go from here. Whatever kind of square you can give me. Go. There we go. That'll do. For now, I gotta fill them with dirt, but I'll do that off camera, I think, probably. You're blocked due to too much dirt. Did I... Oh, yeah. Did I do that? No, don't do that. Go, like, here. And then here. Unpause. Then go here. There. 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 This one should be good. Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind. There. And then here. Edges first so I can put walls up so we can go up from there. Arms. Okay, we're good. Good there. How goes this factory? Okay, I think I'm going to start with removing this station from the copper scrap pressed. So it no longer goes here. I also stop smelting copper here. Probably pretty soon, but I think I should stop... You can stop bringing coal in here for damn sure. This one. You might need a second train though, my friend. Yeah, let's just make a copy of this train. Take broken glass out of this one. think I should probably break this sand belt so that we're no longer making silicon here. I think I will stop accepting belt to the train station again here. These are no longer full, so let's do unrestricted. And unrestricted to get the last bits out of those stations. Let's delete this and delete that. This station can go, that's for sure. Keep steel going for now. And I need to also on these two glass and copper, remove this and this. Yeah, let's cut off the smelting of silicon here. It'll take them a long time to get rid of this coal. Maybe what I should do for that is change the station. Make this a pickup station instead. Toggle each one of these. Toggle each one of these. And flip this around. But it's an output. Then the trains can pick up here. I can actually even make this a higher priority than the others. Even higher than that. That way they'll pick up from this first. And take it wherever it needs to go. And then this will actually cut off the smelting of silicon here. What's left down here? Just a bit more silicon. And all the steel. Trucks are struggling right now because I've given them stuff to do that they don't like. Trains are not stuck again here. You're just waiting on a track. That's fine. Well, it's not fine, but it's fine. I'm going to snooze the ad because we're going to actually wrap up a few minutes early also tonight, unfortunately. But I want it to run. Definitely got to get some more of this shut down before I allow more of the other to come online, or we need to set up... Ooh, we might need to set up additional power anyway. Yeah, we could. To make it easy, we could just set up some power here. Fed off of the coal. We're not really using much of anyway. Although I'd have to tweak this if I did that. Don't really want to resort to hydrogen power, I don't think. Yeah, because hydrogen is a bit flat right now. A little low. Oh, then power consumption just plummeted. Okay. Probably these guys kicking on and off. Probably. At least in part. Slag is full. That's not good. Why is train taking so long to come in here? Slag. That's nearly filled up. Which is kind of good. Because once that's done, then they'll start dumping it over here. The slag, at least. Because I think I have slag set for this one, right? Yeah, it looks like I do. Yeah. They'll start bringing it over here then. That won't be too bad. But we definitely have too much slag here because it's gummed up the copper smelting now. Wait, what are you doing? Oh no. How did you have a small section there you were able to stop in? Because I was making changes to the tracks, that's why. Alright. Eat it. Won't go until there's enough broken glass in here for it to come in here. But we're almost there, so it'll be alright. Probably. Must have just had a slag train unload. Look how backed up that slag is. You're waiting on sand. Here comes the sand again. Don't really want to stop making this, but maybe I do. I don't want to stop making this until the silicon is dwindled here a bit. We keep making glass, we keep making copper here. Until the silicon's basically gone. Okay, where did you get stuck? How did you get stuck? Okay, you still got confused because you're in a different spot now. Which means you were headed down here. Try to drop off your fuel, and you got confused. Or here. Could have been here, too. Already 2 on the way here. None on the way there. I don't know. It could be the problem, which means that I just need to actually have more turnarounds. Maybe like at the ends of these lines here where I kind of just cap them out. I should just put a turnaround in there. Problem is how big the turnaround kind of needs to be. Actually, it doesn't need to be that big at the end. It could be red curves at the end. That would be fine too. I'm going to keep an eye on some of this stuff. Slag I might need to deal with better. One way or the other, because we're producing far, far, far too much of it. And we need to get rid of more. U-train coming in at the moment is notwithstanding. Hopefully we can get electronics to stabilize a bit. That would be great. Copper to stabilize a bit. That would be great. And we'll have to figure out what else. What the heck else is going on that we need to deal with. But we're going to need to let this thing die out here. We'll have to, then we can shut it down. We'll just have to figure out kind of how things can progress. We'll need to get the new steel smelting going at some point here. But until we have more concrete blocks, I don't know. So we might have to build that factory next time. Kind of taking a look at my checklist here of the things we need to rebuild. We moved sulfur. I can take that off my list. The new copper smelting and glass and silicon smelting is built. It's not fully operational yet, so we need to keep it on the list. Iron and steel, same answer. New electronics is technically fully operational, but I want to keep an eye on it. New gold smelting and new concrete are on the list too. So concrete needs to come soon. So we can probably get that figured out next time, which will get us a lot more concrete blocks, make them available for construction, as well as for shipping on the trains, obviously, for making whatever they're making. Don't know where to build it, but we'll build it somewhere. Should be kind of nearish a water source. It could be an inland water source. Right buttons, Welly. If we could find one that was in a decent spot. This one would be great if we waited till we took this mountain down, but that's going to be a while yet, so I don't want to do that. This one could be good. We are using it at the moment for Electronics 3, but we could put it in here. That wouldn't be a bad idea, I don't think. I don't think that would be a bad idea. We might even be able to buddy it up with this station and not have to build another connector. But we can see next time. Snooze that ad again. It's gonna come back and yell at us in a couple minutes, but that's fine because we're gonna be out of here by then. I was gonna stop a few minutes early, but it's 11:30, so I did not stop a few minutes early. In the meantime, let's go ahead and raid Mr. Taco. It's Taco Tuesday, so it's a good day to raid him, and he is playing a Taco Bell ad. Well, Twitch is playing a Taco Bell ad for him, but he's playing Alchemy Factory, so we can see what he's up to in that, and you can compare it to what I'm up to in it on the YouTubes, as well as what we're up to, of course, on Sunday Shenanigans. Hopefully we'll be back, all four of us, playing it this weekend coming up, so come and join us for that on Sunday here on Twitch. And in the meantime, join us in Discord. That's the Chill Gaming Friends Discord. Caladorn, Lana, Jeff, and I are all the hosts over there. We hang out throughout the week and share memes and talk about games and technology. And then on Friday nights, we have a game night. And you're all welcome to join us for that. So thank you all for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting, redeeming, especially the crazy Norwegian word and the hats. And we'll see you again on Thursday for more Captain of Industry. Have a good one. Bye for now.